Welcome back everyone to day 12. Here we go. I've got a lot to catch you up on since it's been about a week. You know, a long time between shifts, especially since I work twice a week. Because my last shift was on Thursday last week and it's Thursday now this week. But yeah, so I'm working Thursday, Friday this week. So 2 days in a row, which I haven't done yet. Not 2 days in a row. I've done 2 days. I've done like Wednesday, Friday. That's 2 in 3 days, but not 2 days in a row. So we'll see how this goes. But it should hopefully be in the future not like this, not 2 days in a row. It should hopefully be a bit more spaced out. It just kind of happened like this because I had stuff on in the prior few days, which yeah, I'll tell you about. So the first one of which was over the weekend, which was law camp, which I had talked about in my previous video going on. So that went from Friday to Sunday, and that was fun. You know, it was a good experience being out there and everything. It was an interesting experience. That's what I'll say. You know, I'm thinking it might be the kind of thing which you do once, you enjoy it, but then you never do again. But who knows? You know, we'll see. It was like interesting. You know, it was like, so basically I'll give you a brief down of stuff that we did. So we got on the buses. Firstly, like, I think I briefed you guys on this last week, but they made us get into like these group type of things called like families, where they had like members from the club I'm on, like the committee members, pair up with basically a group of these first year students that's who this camp is for, first year students, because they're like getting introduced to uni and everything. And so there was probably like 10 people in a group, and 2 of these like camp parents, and the first year people were all called kids, you know. So that was good. We met our group at first and everything. They were all nice. And then yeah, we headed on a bus and we stopped like midway. We did tug of war. You guys should have seen me at the tug of war. I was on fire. I could not be stopped, you know. Like, I was just tugging for real. I was tugging hard. But yeah, anyway, that was good. And what else? We play like gang up tiggy and stuff like that. I did not get it, so I basically won that as well. We had quite a few of my members from my family that won that as well, which was good. And because yeah, we were going like family versus family. There was like 10 different families in total. So, and then what else did we have? We did like this human knot thing where you like, it's kind of hard to explain, but you all like basically hold hands in like a circle, and then you try to unwind. And we kind of messed that up a bit, but it wasn't too bad. But we kind of messed it up a bit. So yeah, it is what it is. No, it was fun overall. That's what we did on the way there. Then when we actually got there on the Friday, we didn't really do too much. They just kind of held these like kind of parties at night. They had like a DJ and everything. So the drinking started at like 6 p.m. though. It was mainly just the first year's drinking. The actual committee members were a little bit, but not a ton. At least, I mean, I had a little bit, but not much. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun though. Like, the drinking started at 6 p.m, which is ridiculously early. So like all the first years were knocked out by like 11 p.m, and we just went to sleep relatively early, you know. But then Saturday came. And we did a few more things. We played like dodgeball and everything. I was on fire once again. You guys should have seen me. Probably not as much on fire as I was for the tug of war, but still going really well. Best believe. And then after that, they made like a water slide type of thing. That was okay. I went down once. It was just basically they put a bunch of like dishwasher detergent down this like tarp, and we're just like, okay guys, now slide down this. So, and they put like water from the lake on it, which not sure how clean that is. It looked quite brown to me, the water, but hey, it was fine. I mean, I haven't got any visible diseases yet, have I? Could check as well. But yeah, anyway, it was okay. So no, that was decent. And then they made us do like a skit type of thing at night, just kind of like acting stuff out in like families. And the theme was like, make it about your family. A lot of people did like weddings and stuff like that. What did we do? We did this like, I don't know, it's like scene where like someone was cheating on someone else and then they get found out, basically. That was the synopsis of what it was. We didn't go that well in that, but hey, what can you do? I am a good actor, you know, but maybe I didn't channel my inner self enough for that performance. Regardless, Saturday night, the drinking started later than probably like 9 p.m. and that night went a lot later because it was the second night. Second night's usually a lot more. Well, the first years and stuff want to go all out because it's the second night, it's the last night of the camp and everything, so they want to go all out. A few things happened. A lot of people kind of end up vomiting from drinking too much the first years, so that all had to get cleaned up. I don't think I cleaned any vomit up. I think they had other welfare officers who were doing that, so I don't think that was my job. What was I doing? I was basically providing therapy. You know, people were coming out and they're being like, yeah, you know, this happened, that happened. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's understandable, and you know, take it all in and then move on, basically. But in like a nicer way though, obviously. You know, I'm actually that good at that stuff, providing empathy and everything. So anyway, that was that. Then yeah, Sunday we just came home, pretty much got home at about, I probably got home at about, I reckon, 4 p.m. and just chilled the rest of the day pretty much. It was a taxing weekend, but a fun weekend. So yeah, no, I mean, I was happy I did it, definitely. Happy I did it. Happy I got the experience. Will I go again? Who knows? Who knows? And then yeah, I've done a bunch of stuff since then as well. Like, uni started back this week. I'll probably talk to you guys more about it in my lunch break and on the way home, because I'm nearly there. But yeah, uni started back this week. That's been really fun. Seeing a bunch of people who I haven't seen in a few months and everything. And yeah, classes, getting back into studying and everything pretty consistently now has been good. And yeah, I'm gonna be busy this semester. I know I am, because I've got like this job which I didn't have last year and everything, working twice a week, 9 till 5, as well as full-time uni, being on different clubs and stuff like that. It's gonna be a lot, but I'm excited for it. You know, I actually am. You know, like, I welcome it. I welcome the challenge of trying to fit everything in. I pride myself on being an organized person, so that's one thing I feel like I'm really good at, and one thing I can really hang my hat on. So, you know, my pride's on the line. I've got to prove myself, so I am actually organized. I can manage a bunch of different things, which I think I can. So yeah, it's a challenge I'm ready for, excited to do, and just embark on, you know. Like, I'd much rather overfill myself and have too many things on than not have enough things on and just be bored and wasting time. But yeah, you know, this is life. I'm loving life right now, loving it. Well, I feel like I'm always like a very happy person, you know. I'm always a very happy person internally. Maybe I don't show it externally, but I'm always internally extremely happy, extremely grateful as well. And yeah, no different right now, obviously. I love doing all the stuff I'm doing. And yeah, we're about here at work. I'll talk to you guys on my lunch break about more what I've done this week. What's good, everyone? We are back on my lunch break. I was just telling you guys about how, at the end of that clip, how university started this week and everything, so I'll go into that a bit more now. Jeez, these cars are loud. It's been a week since I've been working, but these cars don't cease to stop, for real. I feel like I'm looking good today as well. I don't know. Like, I am cleanly shaven from a few days ago, but I don't know. I feel like the hair's growing out quite nicely and everything, so it is what it is. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, yeah, university this week. So I was meant to go Monday, but I didn't, just because I was so exhausted from getting back from camp on the Sunday, so I didn't do that. However, Tuesday I went. I was advertising this thing that I'm doing, this tutoring thing, getting people to join. We were meant to have more people there, but we didn't. So it was just me by myself. But that was okay. So I did that. That was fun. And then I had a dinner in the city that night. That was fun as well. And then Wednesday, which was yesterday, I was at university for a lot of the day and everything. Just, yeah, I went to my first class of the semester and everything like that. That was fun. It was like, it's a bit interesting, you know, being in clubs now, because I mean, last year I was technically in clubs, but like not as much. But now I'm like definitely like in a club. Well, like I was last year as well, but okay, it's a bit different. Anyway, probably a bit redundant to explain, but it's interesting. It's interesting because it's like the kind of stigma around making friends in class at university is just like, it's really difficult. You know, people just come in and they leave straight away. You know, no one's really making friends. You're just there for the class and yeah, pretty much just get in and get out. Which I agree. It is difficult. It is difficult. In saying that though, I have made some friends. But now I can kind of understand being in the position of like being on a club at university, why it's like it's easier to make friends there, and people who are already in clubs probably don't really care about making friends in class as much, because it's like you've already exposed to a lot more social opportunity compared to if you're not in any clubs at university, and your really only social opportunity that you have during, say, like Monday to Friday is pretty much from classes. Then it's like, yeah, you're obviously going to want to make friends a lot more compared to if you've already got a club you're on that you interact with regularly, that you have heaps of friends on, or you have some friends on. So yeah, I can see now kind of why that's the case. However, I don't want to fall into that trap, because again, I always want to be open to friends, because it's like, why wouldn't you be? You know, like the next friend you make could be the one that changes your life, or the one that, you know, is your best friend ever, or whatever. Opens you up to really new experiences or opportunities that you never even thought about. So I don't want to be like that, and I think there are definitely a lot of people out there like that. Again, just personal experience, but well, just from what I know, what I've seen and stuff, a bit of assumptions cooked into that as well. But yeah, it's interesting. I think overall, I don't want to get, what am I even saying? I don't even know. I don't want to fall into a trap, kind of thinking like, oh, I've got all the friends I need and whatever, and then stop making friends, because I feel like that's when you really screw yourself over. You know, like no one's got too many friends or anything. You can always make more friends, because I mean, like really, even with the friends you do have, you can always, you know, create a deeper connection with them anyway. So yeah, it's interesting. Other stuff I'm doing, yeah, just being at work and everything. It's quite chill. We're just working. I've got a few birthday presents I've got to get over this weekend, which is good. And yeah, so I've got to go to the shopping centre still. I was meant to go 2 days ago. Oh, literally, I was driving back from university 2 days ago. Sorry, someone just walked past me and distracted me. Anyway, so I was driving back from university and I was like, okay, I'm just going to stop by the shopping centre on the way home and pick up the presents I need, because I already know what I want to get. So this was on Tuesday. But then I was just like so tired. I was literally like nearly dozing off behind the wheel. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't do this. Like I still had that dinner later that night to go to. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go home, get some rest, and then I'll go out to the dinner. So I was meant to go on Tuesday to get those, but I didn't. And now that I'm working Thursday and Friday, I'm probably not going to get another opportunity to buy those presents until Saturday, which is a bit late, but should hopefully be alright still. I've already ordered one thing online. I did that yesterday or the day before, but I need to get the other ones in person, pick them up, which should be good. Otherwise, the stock market, I think it's going down. I don't know why. Trump has lifted the tariffs, or has at least postponed them, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Next time when I'm walking home, I'm going to be telling you guys about how I've still got to go to university later today. I think I may have told you that earlier, but I'll elaborate on it a bit more as I get prepared for that. But yeah, anyway, that's all for now. I will leave it there, and I'll see you guys on the walk home. Hello everyone, you know the vibes, glowing as per usual. So let me fill you in on why I've got to go to university later tonight. For some reason, I've got this dog class, really dog class, that has their only time, their one and only class of the whole week from 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursday. 7 to 9 p.m. What type of a class is that? Is that humane, even? They're working us to the bone. 7 to 9 p.m. I should be in bed at that time. 9 p.m. at least. yet I'm going to be at university finishing up a class. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'll go this week. No guarantees that I'm going to go in future weeks. I just kind of want to go this week to suss out if it's a class I need to go to. And if I recognize it's not, I'm not going to go. But yeah, so today I am going. What I am planning on doing in a situation like this though, is pretty much having dinner when I come home right now. I'll be able to sit down probably for around still 30, maybe 45 minutes. So I'll be able to have dinner. And then I'll just go after that, which is good at least because it means an early dinner. So when I do go to sleep tonight, my food will be digested and I'll just be able to go to sleep a bit easier than even if I ate at like 8 o'clock, which I do a lot. So yeah, which is especially better than having dinner when I came home, which would be at like 9:30. You know, like I don't want to eat at 9:30, 9:45. It's gonna mean I end up getting to bed at like 10:30, which is not what I want. Like I do like this routine I'm in of being in bed by around 9 to 9:30 and waking up at 6 a.m. I'm actually really enjoying it, so I want to keep that up. Certainly I could probably even go early if I want, but I think I'm in a good routine right now, so I'm just gonna stick to it for the time being. But yeah, I think the tip is, especially when you do have to stay out a bit later, like I said, I'm probably not going to get home tonight until about 9:30. Class finishes at 9. So yeah, won't be home till 9:30. So the tip is, don't eat or anything when you get home. Just pretty much try to get to bed as soon as possible. You know, don't like rush and stuff, because then you're just going to stress yourself out and you won't be able to get to sleep anyway. Because you're just going to be stressed lying in bed and your adrenaline would be high because you were just rushing so much. So don't do that. But you want to like just be going thing to thing to thing to thing, know what you got to do and execute really. You know what's crazy? Whenever you have like cyclists come past you, like say when you're walking down the street and you have like cyclists come past you, like riding on their bike, and you can just hear their whole conversation because it's just like yelling out to each other, you know. They're just like, yeah, we went out to this restaurant last night and then someone killed another person, you know, and that was crazy. And I'm just like, what is this conversation I'm listening to right now, you know? Anyway, it is what it is. I'm so good at that, like smiling and nodding when I walk past people. I'm so integrated with the community for real. You know the vibes. I'm one with the community. I'm one with the people. I'm one with the people out here. I think something that I'm trying to really get better at as well is not taking so much time between things. Like, I find when I come home from work or something, I need like 2 hours to decompress, which it's like 2 hours is a bit overkill. You know, I don't need 2 hours, like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Eat something, decompress, watch some YouTube maybe or whatever, but then just get straight into the next thing. Like 2 hours is just wasting so much time. You know, like I can do a lot more with my life, you know, like day to day and everything. And remember, your life is made up of days. That's a quote from the book I'm reading. Still the same one. Again, I've probably mentioned a lot of times in these videos. 101 essays that will change the way you think. But yeah, your life is made up of days, which is like, sounds obvious, you know, and it is, but it's like, I think it really just tries to refocus you, that like you don't have to keep thinking ahead, like, oh, what am I going to make, what am I going to do in the future, or like I'm looking forward to this weekend or whatever. Like, just focus on right now. You know, your life is made up of days, such as today. You know, today is your life, you're living your life. Like, I'm thinking of right now about how I'm living life, you know. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, your life is made up of days. Really just make the most of each and every single one. Not in a like, you know, if today is your last day, you would do whatever you want, break the law, steal a bunch of stuff, eat whatever you want. Not in that type of way. Make the most of it. But just like, live a life filled of purpose. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm probably sounding like a bit of a whatever they call it. Bit of a poster boy for, I don't know, being cliche or whatever. but I don't know, I'm just trying to do me. Again, that more cliches. I need to stop saying all these not euphemisms, or euphemisms, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, it is what it is. I think my brain's turning to mush right now. I've had a hard day's work. I was doing work this morning. I also did a workout this morning, so I'm already tired, but like I said, I still want to go to university class and get that done and everything. But yeah, firstly, dinner right now and watch some YouTube. It should be good, should be fun. And I'm pretty much home, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.